Okay, so the Herb Ellis is like a 175. Usually what you see in a 175 is a 175D, which has 2 pickups, making it more versatile, I say. But really, it's a jazz box. So this is a laminate maple top. I bought something else this morning. I got a sickness. Is there a place I could go to get cured of this? Wes? Anyway, it's called GAS, right? Guitar Acquisition Syndrome. But I like to get them and I pass them on, right? I don't keep them all. But you should see the ones I keep. Anyway, let's go a little further deeper into this, Wes. This has a rosewood fretboard, tunematic bridge, laminate top, laminate sides and back, just like a 175. It's got a couple little goobers right here in the neck. And you see that? It's funny. I've been playing this guitar for a few days now, and I didn't notice it. I remember when I first got it. But I didn't notice it until this morning. And I went to pick up the guitar. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because it doesn't really. I guess if you played. I can't think of any chord, maybe a D chord. No, not even a D chord. These don't get in the way. It's a weird little bump. And, but this also comes with metal tuners. And I like what he did. And I'm going to do this on the guitar that I'm going to get because I like these plastic ones. I think it's prettier than the gold. That's just my feeling. It's got the 175 dimensions, mahogany neck, maple sides and back. This one has a tunematic on it. Here's the side. That side, it's in very nice shape. Here's that side. Let's go over to the other side. No cracks or anywhere. It's got a little bit of checking, I noticed right here. I don't know if you can see that. You can feel it a little bit. But it's no big deal. This particular one, let me see the year on this. 92. Again, this is 92. In beautiful shape. I raised the pickup ring off of the top. Let the top vibrate a little more. If you can see that, how the ring is just lifted up the size of a tiny little washer. And so it kind of makes it like a quasi-floater. And we'll be offering this up.
What's the scale length on that?
A Gibson scale, 24 3/4.
And then the nut width?
1 11/16.
How deep is that body? Is that so? That's the same as a 175?
It's like 3.5 or something.
Gotcha. And then do you know the bout widths of the upper and lower?
Yeah, 16, 12.
Got it. And then you have your strings on there, right?
I do have my strings.
And those are the original pickups, right?
Yeah, original pickup.
Nice. Is that a different type of? Does that thing have a different tailpiece though than or is that the?
This is one.
Same thing as a 175.
Yeah. Yeah, same as a 175. I have something rattling around.
I know. Did you drop your pick in there?
No, it's one of the little washers. I dropped it in there and never got it out.
What song was that?
You Can't Take That Away From Me. That's part Ted Greene, part Joe Pass, and a tiny bit of Rich Severson in there.
Nice. We you know what we need to do is can you
What?
let's play that thing acoustically to hear what it sounds like acoustically.
Okay. Like I said, this particular one, for some reason, has got a little more volume.
How's the action on that thing?
Well, I set the action so low that it's pathetic. So yeah, it's so low that you can easily do the limbo under these. It's really low. It's super low. Yeah.
I remember on the last 175 that you got, that blonde one, you said you loved the neck of that one.
Yeah, I know.
What's the neck on
This
that
one? This is not as clubby as some of the other ones, so it's a real nice feeling neck. Some of them are a little fatter than this, and so that's why I like I always like the 5-piece necks because they can cut them. They cut them a little thinner, so that they're strong, so they can do that. Mahogany necks, you can't cut them too thin, but this is one on the thinner side, which I like. I like a thinner neck.
Right. And then
This guitar is sweet, man.
we should probably mention too that you're not going through an amp here.
Right, I'm going direct through a board into the computer out to your house. So there's no amplifier coloring it.
Right. And then, so yeah, and then your strings,
Right.
which are just go run them by again.
Yeah, they're heavy top, skinny bottom. Heavy top, skinny bottom available at Guitar College. There's the gauges.
Awesome.
Awesome.
And then you are trying to sell it, right? Still deciding. Not now. You change your mind.
I changed my mind.
Change your mind. Not. It's not for sale anymore. Yeah. That's why you got to strike while the iron's hot. And you catch them in the middle of the live stream while it's for sale. Wait till the end of the live stream you might not be able to get it. So you got to act fast.
That's so funny. No, it's a very sweet guitar. You will be happy with it. Big time.
I do have one final question.
Yes,
and
Wes.
that is a question that you can maybe help Jason Brandt out with. Is did you put any treatment, oil, or anything on the fretboard? And what do you normally do to your guitars?
Yeah, I did. I cleaned it up and I hydrated the fretboard with linseed oil. What happens sometimes if it's super, super dry and you do that, you might pick up a fret that ends up poking up a little bit because the wood is pushing on the fret and it pushes it up a little, which case you've got to bang it down with a hammer. So I've experienced that sometimes. So you got to be careful. So I just don't use a whole bunch. Just a little bit of linseed oil. Try to use it sparingly, but do it once every 3-4 months, something like that. There's also a hydrating lemon oil or something like that you could use.
And your guitar smells like, Pledge. That lemony fresh smell.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's true.
Yeah, with the linseed oil too, like you barely need hardly any at all, right? I mean, that stuff.
Yeah,
You put a big old dollop on there, and that you're going to have that all over everything.
Yeah, a little bit goes a long way, and you can see where it goes, you know.
And then you put it on, and then you wipe it off, right? With it, like you apply it with a rag, and then do you wipe off the excess, or let it like soak in, or
let it sit there for an hour, and you'll come back, and it looks like, you know, depending on how dry it is, it'll look like you didn't do anything. So
Right.
if there's a bunch more sitting around, of course, just take it off. You don't want puddles. Oh, puddles.
Richard Stancia says, how about hemp oil?
Well, that might work good too. That could be fun for you and your guitar. More fun to have hemp oil.
Right.
Smoke a little hemp.
Yeah.
Smoking rope.
Any other last?
Remember that used to be the saying. You know, cowboys would smoke rope. I remember seeing a Three Stooges movie, and he's sitting there smoking a piece of rope. You know, it's funny.
I think Jim wants to buy the Herb Ellis. He says, I would love to have that Herb E, and he has a price question mark.
Well, email me, Jim. I have a PF10. Somebody asked about PAF pickups somewheres down the road.
Okay.
And I don't... the original PAF pickups, personally, I don't know. I don't like them. I had one on my 62 175, and I took them off, and I put on other ones. I've DiMarzios or something stupid, you know. But I never liked the sound of those. When I went to sell that guitar and put them back on, I thought, well, actually they sound kind of neat. But there's other pickups like I think the Seymour Duncan Seth Lover is nice, and you know, there's other pickups.
Yeah.
Axe Wax is good for fretboards. Dr. Doc, yeah, he's good.
Have you ever used fast frets?
No, I never have. I only use slow frets.
What is that?
I don't know. It's a goop you put on there.
Oh,
you don't
gotcha.
feel any of the oil you put on there. You know. So no, don't put it. You know, you don't feel it like anything.
If you guys have any other questions, let us know. And if we missed your question, just ask it again, because I sometimes miss things. Believe it or not, I sometimes miss things.
No way, Wes. Really? Come on.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, I know.
This has strap locks on it, too. Also, the Eastman 805 is for sale, too. And that's quite a bit less than this. So
Right. Yeah, so do you have the Eastman? Let's check it out. Stand by. Here's how you figure out his guitars for sale. Eastman, $18.95 for that bad boy back there. What a bargain!
Mm-hmm. No extras. $10 worth of free metal work right here at Earl Shive Auto Painting.
That's a pretty good deal.
It is. It is. Yeah,
they're hard to find, right? I mean, what is there a bunch on Reverb or what?
I think there's a few. I don't know. Yeah, they're around.
Yeah, but you know, if you get one off Reverb, you might have to go have somebody set it up, right?
Well, there's that too.
Or you'll have to do some work to it. Not you, but whoever buys it is going to have to probably adjust the neck and get it playing like they want. So that could be a few hours, save you a couple $100.
That's true.
I mean, if you make $300 an hour, then
who makes $300 an hour?
Me, pretty soon. Once you start paying me what I deserve.
Wes, wake up, buddy. So, Wes, shall we wrap it up?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, you guys, for joining us. And gosh, we hope to see you next week. We'll do it again. And thank you again for joining us, because if you're not here, we're not here. Even though we get a lot of people on the replay, it's so nice to have you here live with us. Wouldn't you agree, Wes?
Yep.
Because otherwise, you know, we're talking to me and him, and it's like, we've already done that. So we're signing off. Hi, Rich here again. I just wanted to say thanks for checking out my videos. If you like it, hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and sign up for those notifications so you can see all the cool guitar videos we put out each week. If you want more lessons right now, I have hundreds of them at guitarcollegelibrary.com. Check out our low-price monthly streaming memberships. And if you want to learn jazz, check out my course, Jazz Guitar Improv. I take beginner jazz players and get them playing awesome solos on the fly. You'll see the link for the JGI course in the description below. Hey, thanks again for watching my channel. We'll see you again real soon with a new video.